Greetings, Eddie Goss with aka known as Lone Green. Today I am now going to do the fourth episode of Your Advice with yours truly. As this one is mainly about it's called regrets. Mainly trust and regrets. Well, I don't know about the trust bit, but I can tell you about the trust bit. The trust thing is like with people like you're friends with, you know them all your life. When you know from over years and months, and probably more than that, you've been known them for like close to 5 years or more. I'll just say, if you have a friend that you know from your years, you got to earn their trust and all that. You can't just when people just go up say, "Hey, you're alright guy, I could trust." Say, "Do you want me to buy you this and then pay you back?" And someone asks you for that, and said, "I'm good with." But at some point you got you can't just say, "Yeah, I could trust you if you could pay me back" and that. But where's that? That's the point. If you're only just met, you gotta think carefully. You gotta earn the trust as well. If you want to do this and that, I don't want anything dodgy. I just want something that I want to make it right. So I'm just doing some. How do I put this? I've been doing a lot of things in my time for 1 week during Saturday. At some point I've done something regret. That's different. That will be in a minute I talk about. But I'd rather not. Actually, no, don't talk. But I don't want to talk about it. I'll just say an example. Well, I'll talk about regrets in a minute. But trust is like when you get to know your friends, who you're friends with. Like it's kind of like this: who's your friends and who's your enemy. A friend is like who's there for you, got your back. An enemy is this one more betrayal and something you have against with. I don't have anybody against me, but some people do have against me. Some people have some problems with. I got nothing against people like that. People just be a dick about it and not bother to say anything. I'm just saying it because it's a bit pointless to have people not saying anything behind to your face and talk like or sit down like a proper adult. Like, have a sit down, have a pint, have a bottle of this and that sort of thing. Have a little sit down and chill out and talk about it like adults, or have a cup of tea, or have coffee, whatever what drink you want. I don't care, whatever which way. As long as you sit down, have a chat like proper adults, not like children. Because all that bitching and whining kind of thing, it's like act like a child. If you sit down like adults and you're discussed about it, then you'll be like an adult about it. And then understand what the problem is, and you can resolve to it and understanding. That's the same. That's a similar thing. You need to that people do need to understand these stuff. When there's someone you had a fell out with, you've got to have an understanding and talk things over if you don't want to lose your friend. So that's you need to earn the trust and all that sort of thing. Next one I could talk about is regret. When people, I could tell you what regret's all about. It's like when you've done something bad and you didn't meant to do, and you feel guilty about it. That's regret. Let's give you some example. If you have a friend that you've done and you didn't meant to do, and ended up have a go at someone, have a go at your friend, or you didn't meant to do it, and somehow ended up badly, and then slap. It's like you just go and have a go at you, and then all that, and all the stuff, and you've done what you didn't meant to do, and you feel guilty about it. That's more like you feel regretting for it. So that's just kind of like you've done something, but when you've done something you're not supposed to do, and you said you were going to be there, and somehow you messed around and like couldn't make it, weren't listening type thing, and you actually done something really terrible. Yeah, it's kind of like you feel regret doing this and that sort of thing you didn't meant to do. But you gotta remember, when people can't understand what people are trying to tell you something you didn't understand, and you probably weren't aware of it, it's kind of like not say anything to your face. I know people are like worried that that might hurt your feelings and that sort of thing, but as long as you sit down and talk like adults, you're not gonna go over the top and have a shouting and like kind of thing and arguments. And that's the situation you need to be aware. It's kind of a bit unfair. Have a go at someone and not saying anything. I'm just saying, in my understanding, it's like having a go at someone. It's like you feel like you're a bad person. To me, I maybe feel regret something I've done, but like I said, in my own reasons, I had told not to do not mention it about on this. I don't know if I'm using it right now, but I have kept my word not to say anything on this. So I'm just saying, for example, about giving some advice about related. So it could be your guys who are out there, your viewers my viewers out there who watches this should know this about regret. When you've done something shamed or you don't meant to do, that's the kind of need to understand to listen to my advice, stuff like this. I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for you guys to help. So I don't want you going through what everybody else has been through, and including myself as well. So I thought I'd help you guys out to understand these things. So anyway, so basically, when I've done something regret and I didn't meant to do, I've done that upset and I lose, and you probably have more chance of that if you go over fight over just for a girl, and that sort of thing. You gotta understand to fight and talk things out and think about. Don't lose your cool. If people ask you to come over specifically just for because you said you will be there, try not to lose your temper. Keep your cool. Don't let the anger get a hold of you. Believe me, I had that kind of feeling as well. So yeah. Anywho, to discussion and all that, my advice to you guys is the two things about trust and regret is: one, you gotta make sure who you trust, right? It's like similar thing about people backstabbing you and betrayed you, your friendship kind of thing. Try to understand your trust, get to know your friend first, or your girlfriend as well, or your partner in lovers. Because I don't know if you got any of you guys who watches who are into homosexuals, transgender, or straight, or lesbian. Whatever you guys go through, I don't really care. I'm happy with you guys because I respect every one of you guys out there. I not want to be a bad person or being homophobic or anything. I respect every one of you guys. Whatever you go through, I respect every way. So anyway, so basically my advice is to earn your trust with your friends and your loved ones, and your family, your partner, anybody you know. You gotta make sure you gotta earn their trust. That's one thing. Then secondly, regret section. Don't try to do something stupid or try to be cocky or be nasty to your friend. Respect your friend and keep your cool. If you've done something you've done regret, stand up, talk to your friend and discuss about it, and like mature adults. Otherwise, without you having a discussion and you lose your temper, have a go at your friend for nothing that you didn't meant to do, the more likely chance you will lose your friend. You lose your friends, you will lose your loved ones, and it could be worse, your partner. So basically, I'm just trying to help you guys to understand what I have been through. I already had experience on a Saturday night, one Pacific Saturday night, until in a couple of days later I had a go for something I'd done. A lot of things I have been through. In my mind, when you lost a friend, you kind of regret everything when you've done. I did. I felt regret already. I try to apologise to it. I owed up my mistakes and all that. To be earning for that, sorry ain't good enough. That's the bit. That's what I'm trying to do, is to understand you guys out there, to listen. Understand the friend you did mistakenly done. If people say sorry ain't good enough, respect the person, because you don't want to lose your friend. Because all that you lost, don't lose it. Otherwise, in a couple of weeks time, if you had that similar thing, if it happens in a couple of weeks time and it still calms and cool down a bit, then you can probably have 50-50 chance to forget about it and make it up to the person to make you feel guilty and regret, or it could be just still like they're gonna hate your guts. Just my suggestion is, if you can move on, don't let the regret. You can always keep your regrets inside if you want to, but don't hold it too long. Just keep it away, and better idea is don't talk about it. I understand it, because if you want to avoid it, the person you had a bit guilty and regret about it, just walk away. Try to stay away from people when you actually had a fallout with. That's just my advice to you. Alright? I'm sorry that I had to make, if it's that short end of this video, I'm going to make this quick because I don't know how long this battery's going to take on this camera. So before I go, please just subscribe down this content on the corner here, and don't forget to the link to the description down below. And then if you want to ask for anything, what advice do you want me to give you, just feel free to check out my social media, and also ask me anything to what advice I will give. Anything, a specific topic you want, because I don't want to do me doing once a month and forget all about it and what you want me to talk about. Just want to ask you guys to get some good idea what problems you have, and I might see if I can help you out and what advice I can give you. I probably might feature you in the video if you want to. I'm happy to do that. It's only if you want to. So yeah, I think I better let you get on, and just remember those advice I will give you. Alright now, just remember those advice I gave you. Alright. So you don't forget, guys, to subscribe and check the link to the description below. So don't forget, guys, keep it rocking the free world.